Hello and happy Friday from the Bureau of Meteorology. Friday means one thing, time to check out the national weather forecast for the country for the weekend starting on Saturday the 16th of November. There's a bit going on as well. We see this cold front in the south here, and before that arrives it is going to generate some very warm windy conditions across the southeast with extreme fire danger for many places. Storms have been a bit of a mainstay on our forecast maps this week, and we could see more stormy weather for parts of Queensland, the NT and central and northern Western Australia throughout the course of the weekend. Let's start up in Queensland for our trip around the country. Quite widespread showers on Saturday, including parts of the northeast, which have mostly enjoyed a dry week so far. If you are near the east coast, most of the showers are likely to stay just as showers, and we don't expect to see too much storm development, except potentially around the Rockhampton area. Inland parts of Queensland, though, could see some significant thunderstorms, maybe some severe thunderstorms, including parts of the Maranoa and Warrego, parts of the Central Highlands, and maybe around the Burnett district as well. One area which is likely to stay dry is the southwest of the state, but it will be hot with extreme fire danger. A few showers are expected along the New South Wales coast through the day on Saturday, getting very isolated as the day goes on. That means after lunch, many people will see a dry, bright afternoon with very little or no further rainfall. A few storms are possible around the western slopes and plains and the far inland of New South Wales. At this stage, any storms which do develop look unlikely to bring significant rainfall, but may bring some strong wind gusts. Temperatures really climbing across Victoria on Saturday, large parts of the state into the 30s, and that's the mid-30s for many areas as well. As is usual during spring, if it's this warm, it's also likely to be quite windy, and that is certainly the case on Saturday. The warm, windy conditions will bring extreme fire dangers to parts of the northwest. We can see the cool change here out to the far west at the end of the day on Saturday, meaning that is not likely to sweep across the state until early on Sunday. It is going to be a warmer day across Tasmania after some chilly weather this week. Temperatures 5 to 7 degrees warmer in most areas. Quite windy and quite cloudy through your day. 1 or 2 light showers possible for northwards facing coastlines and about the mountains, but any rainfall that does come through is expected to be very light. A hot and windy day across South Australia on Saturday. Numerous locations see their temperatures into the 40s, including up in the north here, but also some places further south. Whyalla with 40 degrees, Murray Bridge could see 40 degrees, Adelaide a forecast high of 37. The warm and windy conditions will bring widespread extreme fire danger and possibly even catastrophic fire danger around the Eyre Peninsula. That means that any bushfires that do begin on Saturday could spread very rapidly and be very difficult to contain. We will see a cool change with some showery weather move in from the west through the course of the day, moving through these western areas around the middle of the day, perhaps across the Eyre Peninsula late afternoon or early evening, with the cooler weather and those showers not arriving in Adelaide and the southeast until very late on Saturday night, perhaps first thing on Sunday morning. A dry, mild day for most of southern Western Australia, including 25 degrees and sunshine for Perth, quite breezy along the south coast. Warm and a little windy for the west and the northwest, with the storm risk continuing inland, and we could see some strong winds and some heavy rainfall with these storms, which may cut some outback roads. And across the north, showers and storms expected to continue in similar areas to recent days, which means the western top end, the Kimberley here, the Gregory area and parts of the Carpentaria. Anyone in the north who doesn't get the cooling effect that comes in with showers or storms will have another hot and humid day. Hot conditions also expected across southern NT with windy weather as well, and that won't help with ongoing bushfires in this part of the country. We've only got time for a really quick look at Sunday, but let's have a look nonetheless. Active weather across the southeast. We will have widespread rainfall for southern South Australia, Victoria, Tasmania, and southern and central New South Wales, including potentially some heavy falls around the mountain ranges, some strong or damaging winds across the mountains too, and severe thunderstorms, particularly for southern New South Wales and the far north of Victoria. Away from this corner, a little bit more of a benign day across the east coast for northern New South Wales and Queensland, with the warm, stormy conditions continuing around the north and the west. To see what the weekend has in store for your area, find your forecast on the Bureau website or app. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.